This is a Headgum original.
Another week, another sore pair of cheeks from smiling, from enjoying the show, from giving it our all, from putting our fucking Don Ussies into the shit, right?
Don a hussy.
Donna Hussy, yeah. That's not bad, actually.
Got it.
But we kind of established that Casey was kind of a Don 2 weeks ago. Or I guess last week.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think last week.
So I was just kind of calling back to that, increasing the canon, letting the fans have little Easter eggs week to week. I think that's why they kind of come back. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Kind of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I pulled my own back muscle from shifting in bed.
I get
Welcome
Yeah,
to
I get that a
adulthood,
lot.
Jeff.
Yeah, what the fuck is this shit? I knew I had to talk to Marika about this, but yeah, I didn't think about Dawn. Has that happened to you guys? Like shooting pain?
I definitely, every single night, my leg cramps up while I'm sleeping. And it's excruciating, and it takes like a minute to get out of. And then
But that's because you have the night terrors, you have the night tremors.
Right, yeah. It's sleep paralysis. And my demon is you. Thanks for asking.
I get that for sure. Emma's laughing because it's true for her. Emma, have you ever thrown your back from just like spooning?
No, not as of yet. Not from spooning.
Well, what about
Have you ever thrown your back out while spooning?
I don't know what happened. I know that I woke up in the middle of the night 2 nights ago. So not last night, but the night before, and was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the morning, it was fine. And then suddenly it was bad. So I did start chiropractic appointments because of my fucked up neck from my head injuries.
Make sure it's good. Chiropractors scare me.
They're not doing snap method stuff.
Good. This filmmaker that I love, Andi Timoner, you would actually really like her, Jeff, but her dad went to a chiropractor and got his like neck aligned and was like paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Oh my God.
I bring it up not infrequently, I guess. Or I bring it up when appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an appointment after this.
I think you'll be
Good
fine.
luck.
Yeah.
I think you will be fine, but just go to a good one.
Yeah.
He took x-rays, showed me what was wrong, did an adjustment, took another x-ray, and showed me that he fixed it.
Yeah. That feels...
You shouldn't be getting so many x-rays.
Really?
This is like a different issue.
No, it was it was spread out by a week.
No, it's too much radiation, Jeff.
I know. It's hard, because I'll like keep a microwave open. I'll press, I basically jerry-rig the shit so I can have it add 30 seconds while the door is open while I look at it and smile.
Okay.
She just rolled her eyes because she's like, all right, I thought we were going to talk about something real, but all right, if you want to answer your stupid little jokes. That's GEOKES, by the way. Jokes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be merch or something.
I was going to say, maybe that could be like a bumper sticker. Way too excited about a hat that says jokes. Maybe that could be merch or something. Like a hat.
Spitballing here. Who's trying to make us some cash?
There was a couple years there, especially when we were in the shipping container loft in LA for the Headgum office, where we were only dealing in cash. So like 72 and Sunny would like mail us like a briefcase.
Who?
The fucking ad agencies we would work with. Gumroad? What is it? off-road?
Are you talking about like, you'd get an away suitcase?
Yeah, because what would it
Of cash?
Basically, like an old Pontiac Trans Am would pull up and they would toss a briefcase, and it was my job as an intern to grab that
Right,
shit, make
because
sure no one saw.
To be clear, our door was a garage door, so they could really just toss it in there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it was all off book. It was all under the table payments from Athletic Greens, from fucking Squarespace.
Sure.
It was
Yeah,
all
this was before me and Emma.
Yeah.
It feels like we kind of turned everything around. We've got some real nice
I don't know
studios
about
now.
that. Sure, that for sure, but like
Thinking about you being an intern, Jeff, is crazy. Imagining something going wrong and you having to do damage control or it being like...
Yeah,
I mean-
I would also say that the LA interns that were at the company, because there were like groups of 5 of them for the office. You
$20 salads every day, by the way.
Really didn't do much.
Unpaid, but it was like
fleet of interns.
we
It
got
was a
lunch
true
every day.
fleet of interns, and everyone was
Now,
great.
I feel
You
like
don't have to say that. I know who. I mean, we can all talk about it. It was a disaster. I don't think so.
I think
didn't
we've
really
gone
know
too
them.
far in the other direction now.
How do you figure? Now
We don't have any interns. We don't have any interns, and we
Yeah.
need some.
We have Sage.
Well, she's been promoted to
and
assistant.
Sage is in New York. We need interns in
Sorry.
Los Angeles.
This was my hot headgum summer.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where's the photo of everyone also
Jeff-
in a pool
Jeff
together?
is in the windbreaker.
You look like
I
a
think.
Chad. You're so different looking there.
Yeah, it's hard because I was a Republican looker at the time.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Jesus Christ, you look different.
Who is that?
Isn't that crazy?
a
But you
different
also
guy.
like you
Aw,
kind of
that's the same
you look
smile.
like that up until the pandemic. Like
Pandemic,
it doesn't
but
feel
yeah.
it
Because
doesn't
I started
feel
to
that
read a
long
lot of
ago.
interesting forums during that, and then I forgot to get a haircut. What's your guys' favorite kind of island party?
Say more.
Like when you're like on an island,
Okay.
what's your favorite kind of festivities there?
Hang out in a cabana.
Okay.
That's good.
Anything else, or maybe there's like a barbecue?
Maybe. I kind of
Sure.
enjoy the like underlying tension that no one's able to leave. Like that makes
The
for a good
Zoom?
party.
Oh, the island, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
I don't know if I've been. I guess I've been to an island party. I feel like they're just like cookouts.
Any party you've been to in Manhattan is an island party.
Right. That's what it was. First, that's where I went, and then I was like, and I've probably been to a more interesting thing.
Yeah.
think
You
like
also
a
said
family
cookout because
cookout.
you're from Georgia.
Sure. I have family crab boils. That's kind of what
that's
our
more of a
version
Maryland
was.
thing, though. That's more of a DMV, BMV thing.
It was also a South Carolina thing.
Old Bay?
I don't know.
Not the seasoning, but like Beyonce as she ages.
Got it. She wasn't there.
That would be good, though. Old Bay seasoning, but it's BEY. And so it's just like, I don't know, Old Bay, but with like something different. Where's she from? New York?
Texas?
Is she from?
Texas.
Yeah,
not
she's from
Texas?
she's from
Houston.
Houston.
Is that why she says this ain't Texas?
Probably.
That would have been a good Rice song. I guess I could still do it.
I think the
love
time has
that
passed.
song.
Yeah.
Really? I love when it's like that
If you make
uncomfortable.
a Texas Hold'em parody in 2025, that would be so funny.
Come on, guys. Let's fucking talk about island parties. Have you been to something where there's like people in grass skirts, where there's like certain types of colorful-
Yeah. I've been to a luau in Maui.
Word of the goddamn day.
Wow. Luau?
In.
Got it.
Let's take it into the fucking worst segment of any show ever.
Loud.
My bond of the week is John Deere because it's time for a James Lawn.
Mm. what is a James Lawn? Like, what would that cut be like?
It's hard when you ask the follow-up questions because the ideas are so half-baked.
Yeah.
I guess it would be like a normal lawn, but then there's like 2 zeros mowed into it in reverse and then a 7.
Just doing donuts.
Yeah. Emma?
My bond of the week?
Sure.
What were you asking?
Yeah, who's your bond of the week? Or are you gonna be blonde of the week? Highlights.
I am kind of blonde. I got highlights.
Mention it, yeah.
There's a lot of blonde going around the New York office.
Yeah.
Who
That's
else
just
is
because
going
Will
blonde?
Conover keeps handing out vinyl copies of Frank Ocean LPs.
Yeah. Sage's hair is
Sage
getting
is kind of
increasingly
blonde now.
lighter.
Yeah. Will dyed his eyebrows, I think, too.
That would actually be really funny. We should tell him to do that.
What do you guys think of that look?
I'm considering. I did it a few years ago and I liked it, but mixed reactions from the people in my life. But I think it's a winter. I don't think you should be bleaching your eyebrows in the summer. I think it's more of like a winter look.
Is it a look? I don't know if it's good. I feel like people, and look, I'm not trying to judge anybody. I just am saying, sometimes I think people do things just. What's that?
No, keep going. Why do people do things? What?
Because they're awesome and everybody's valid. That's what I was going to say.
Wow.
I was giving you the floor. It wasn't.
No, I don't know. I just think it's like a shock value thing. And I'm like, I don't know if that's like, and I don't, that can mean it's cool, but I don't know if that means it looks good. Right?
Mhm.
Definitely.
But whatever makes anyone feel good is good.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd
think
have to
whatever
agree
makes
with
anyone
that.
feel good is good.
You don't think that's
Oh, interesting.
I'd push back on that too.
How do you figure?
As long as
Like,
you're
if it's
not hurting
bad.
other people, how about that? Could we add that to the end of it? Is that
I
make it
just
better?
even that, because if the hurting other people is part of it for them, I don't want to judge.
Okay.
That's a good. I mean, this is actually an interesting talking point. Is like, at what point is it okay to judge, if ever? Is it only if you're hurting someone else?
It's only okay to judge, or it's only not okay when you're hurting someone else.
Is it only okay to judge someone when they're hurting someone else? And if someone's doing something that you don't like or that you think is weird, but they're not hurting anyone, you shouldn't judge them. I probably believe that.
No, I think we all need gossip in our lives.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
but
think
judge
the
way more
fucking
liberally.
dyed
I think this
eyebrows
is-
looks like shit.
Yeah,
It
we're
looks
talking
Okay,
about
well,
like
let's
like
let it
personal
go.
appearance choices. That's like,
I need to find these goddamn.
that's
good,
fine.
wrong,
Whatever you want
fine
to
or
do is
good.
fine.
Fine or good.
It's
'Cause
fine.
I'm into it now. I'm into it now because you pushed back a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next episode,
You
fucking
found 'em?
died. Yeah. Who the hell is that?
That's
See,
me with bleached eyebrows.
It
No,
doesn't.
that's
Yeah,
a-
here
yeah.
it doesn't look bleached. It looks
Yeah.
like
That's
you
my
shaved them off.
equivalent
Oh.
of.
You can kind of see it there.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see- yeah.
Well, I also think your hair's light enough where it like doesn't feel like such a stark difference for you. But I agree
I
with
guess,
Jeff.
but I have
I'm not.
pretty dark eyebrows.
I'm not a
You
huge
agree with
fan.
Jeff.
Yeah.
My eyebrows are very uneven, and so I think it made me look more symmetrical, honestly. But I think it specifically looked good when I wore a lot of eye makeup, and I don't really wear a lot of eye makeup, and so when I didn't, I thought it just looked weird.
So what happens after that? Did you have to dye it back, or did it just grow?
I let it just grow in. It doesn't look like frosted tips the way you would think. It just looks like medium dark, and then eventually.
So eyebrows are constantly growing and shedding.
Yeah, I don't know how hair just maintains its length. I think about that with all of the like shorter hairs on your body.
I'm pretty sure there's DNA codes that are like grow to this length and then stop.
That's
Because
probably
I've
true.
Googled that once. Speaking of DNA, I want to DNA test my fucking fowl. Or rather, cat.
Why?
I want to know if I want to know what breed she is, really.
Gotcha.
And sorry,
Can I
wasn't close to
guess?
done. I want to know if she's show ready, and if she could maybe produce cats that I could sell.
Doubt it.
I don't know. Is it because yeah? No, I just would be curious.
Shouldn't be.
I just would be curious because I could take care of her better, health-wise.
Can I guess what?
You may.
I would guess she's half Persian, half Bengal. And we can circle back when you test.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you guys want to place bets? Actual cash. I think she's gonna be like over 70% just American short hair.
Right.
Kind of like me before I grew my hair. Holy foley! What surprises you, Emma?
What surprises me? That's a good question. I feel like very little surprises me, actually. Living in New York. It's
like people will just randomly piss.
My friend was telling me yesterday about how someone was coming up threatening to inject her with blood, and he had a vial of blood, and I was just like, yeah.
Where?
Of course. On the subway.
That's a good threat. That's scary.
It's a really good threat. It's really scary.
Yeah, Jesus. You really could just stick someone with a needle. I mean, you could stab anybody, but pricking them with a needle is scarier because it's like that's a slow death, right, Marika?
Yeah, absolutely.
Marika?
Right? Speak on it.
But my reaction, it was, sounded awful and very scary, but I would not say surprise or like shock. We're really on my
I get that.
reaction playbook.
That's is that the weirdest thing you've heard or experienced in New York?
I don't know. It depends. I think what's like weird.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything that bums everybody out, I guess.
I wasn't gonna bring up something that would be really upsetting.
Really? Okay. Because I would have done that.
I don't know if that's what comes to mind when I think of something that I'm like, it's just like weird.
Okay, what's the weirdest thing in New York?
This totally brutal act. It's like weird. Weird. I mean, when the lady verbally abused me on the subway, that was weird.
That was serially, though, right? She would like time it where she would get on the same G train as you and would just kind of bully you.
No, but I was like, I need to like get a blowout and like go back to this train.
I need to fucking dye my eyebrows after what that woman said to me.
And be like, do you like what you see now? Is it better?
You're just really insecure, begging for her approval. She keeps moving the goalpost.
Totally unstable one.
Marika's paprika. What spices is Marika using?
Oh, I actually really like this question.
I'm nailing it with the talking points.
I think recently, I mean, did you guys see that article that was like, or maybe it was a video that was like, you don't need to use spices. You just need pepper and salt.
Fine.
I can't remember who, it was like some celebrity chef or something that said it. And I was like, not really. But I do use a lot of pepper and salt. And I also probably most recently used maybe like a cardamom, maybe a smoked paprika.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cinnamon.
Interesting.
That's good.
Yeah. It's probably what's been on the docket recently. I have a lot of spices, and I kind of
no garlic powder, no onion powder.
I probably used garlic powder because I didn't want to like mince a clove of garlic. Or was out of
fear
garlic.
For your fish that you're not including garam masala, but that'll be half.
I have a huge container of garam masala, like a quart of.
That means you're
masala.
not using it. Having it means you don't use it. Guys, my fucking neck is fucked up.
It went from your back to your neck.
Well, it's from it. It did. It's from like my shoulder blade in between the spine and shoulder blade up through the neck, shooting pain. Today's better than yesterday.
Yeah, I was about.
That's
to say
what my
that.
sister said, but I just, it's hard.
I had an acupuncture appointment yesterday. It was pretty good.
I think there's a guy on the subway who might be willing to do it.
Oh! We'll be right back. Doesn't that feel good when you get the joke right before the fucking ad break? Barely chuckles.
It feels good.
Hell yeah. Now this is a song. All right.
God damn it.
Every time.
Right when I put them back on.
Ooh, another good song.
Cool.
We don't need no omakase. We don't need no instant rice. No cooktop bomba on a weeknight. Gordon Ramsay cooks rice wrong. Hey, Gordon, leave that rice alone. All in all, it's just another grain that should scald. All in all, I'd rather that you just eat some bran. We don't need no soft risotto. We don't need no quinoa bowls. No mango slices on sticky rice. Trash rice made by Wolfgang Puck. Hey! Wolfgang! Leave that rice alone! All in all, it's just another underburnt speck. All in all, you're just another untrustworthy chef.
Oh, you're not gonna do the little skit?
I have something for her.
Okay, yeah, I was waiting for the skit.
Sing along if you know the words. This is a karaoke version, so it kind of just fades out really quickly, but I'll do this sketch. Wrong! Sorrow the grains! Wrong! Blacken the walk! If you don't scald your ream, you can't have rice pudding! How can you have rice pudding if you don't sear your ream?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of feels right doing this in here because this is kind of where my girlfriend records her music. So, that looks pathetic. She has more. I just don't want to pick my laptop up. Oh, it had been a while.
I liked the inclusion of a lot of soft rices that we're saying are bad.
Yeah.
The sticky rice, the risotto.
Yeah.
That was
Instant
new.
rice, cooktop bomba.
Those aren't new, but the others were.
Cooktop is. All right, so we've had Emma we've had Holy Foley, we've had Marika's Paprika. We've had Holy Foley. We've had Marika's Paprika. Right?
Oh my god.
Marika's Paprika. I had no issue with it at first. And now it's time for Casey's Crazy. That one's just kind of an opinion of mine. Guys, we have a new fucking zombie. Zamala Harris? the
that
last
should
time
be a new soundboard.
is Kamala Harris.
And then the
Your
slurp.
sip. Look, last week we discussed JD Vance, Trump's pick, also known as 2D Vance. Kamala needs to pick a VP, obviously. She can't just not have that. Is it crazy to have Vance be the pick for both parties? I feel like a Harris-Vance ticket is the winning golden.
I feel like someone should write a movie about a VP candidate that has to pretend to be both candidates. That feels like a
like
classic.
a Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah, like a classic.
That's
crazy.
Is that a movie
caper.
or is that a sitcom episode?
I think you could stretch that bad boy out into movie length. I think that's got 80 minutes in it.
80?
At least.
Really short. That's a straight to DVD movie, but
Still
now.
a movie.
Hour 20 is great.
Yeah, we love that.
Who would your guys' ideal VP pick be, though? And I don't mean like a politician. I mean, like, what about Shaquille?
Shaq would be really good.
Right? O'Neal? I mean, I feel like he three-peated. He could definitely handle VPing.
Mm-hmm.
Our first DJ vice president.
Yeah. He could be a VJ. Victory in Japan / also vice president DJ.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure or yeah? Because sometimes
I just barely followed it.
Yeah.
I think we
guys-
get Biden back in.
that. I've seen
I
that,
like
and
that.
that had made me laugh.
I
Have you
like
guys?
that.
Are you guys familiar with the Changi Airport in Singapore?
Not particularly.
No.
People purposefully spend long 12-hour layovers in this airport because it's reportedly good.
Yeah, I actually have seen a lot of that content, but I didn't know the name of it. It's got like
Why
a
is it
crazy, it's got like a weird rope course or
It's
something.
got like a whole
Cool.
rope-a-dope, yeah. Basically, if you're running away,
rope-a-dope.
and if you have a really short-ass layover, I'm pretty sure there's like fucking ropes. What is it? A fucking zip line from
I
terminal
love
to
a zip
terminal.
line.
That'd
Yeah.
be really.
How many
that
zip
would be
lines
great.
have you done, Emma?
The
I've
hell?
kind of done a lot.
Wow.
I did when I
No
studied
way.
abroad in Peru, and I
Brag.
ziplined over like a canyon,
Yeah.
which was like that was crazy. And then I went to my friend's house upstate where you can they're like building it, and right now it's just like camping, but you have to zipline into the property.
That's
You
so
have
sick.
to?
How do you get back? Trek?
Zipline back.
No way. An
Yeah,
uphill
you
zip line?
Well, you zipline over. So you have to zipline over a stream. So if I went in the summer, we could just walk through. But
I
went
get it.
when it was cold, and so we had to zipline over.
Over
So I'm
hard
ziplining not
ice.
infrequently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it was
Someone's
just
gonna hurt themselves.
Okay, I'll pass it on.
Sorry.
I want to spend as little time in an airport as possible.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm just trying to get home, man.
But what if it's cool?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that could be in an airport that I would be like, wow, I gotta stay here another 12 hours.
What
Even
about-
duty free, yeah. Not good
What-
enough for 12.
What about the was it the T something, not TVA, the thing
T-
that's in-
TWA.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That looks
That's a
cool.
cool fucking
That's a
airport.
Didn't Kyle
hotel.
just do
Hotel.
yeah,
Kyle's obsessed with that shit.
yeah, that is right up his alley.
But it is really cool. It's
I
like
think it looks sick.
Yeah,
it has an Intelligentsia coffee bar in the lobby and a fucking pool that overlooks the tarmac. I mean, who says no to that?
I do.
got
I'm saying no.
Intelligentsia house coffee, and I don't like it.
it's bad. I don't
Really?
like that intelligentsia.
Yeah.
Oh,
So offended.
no, it's my fucking neck.
Casey, what if the airport has a giant waterfall from the middle of it?
And it looks like she's reading like a Wikipedia article about a real airport. She's just daydreaming.
I mean, I would walk by and go, wow, look at that. Got to get to my flight so I could go home.
Welcome to Headgum Podcast Lip Reading. You guys ready for this?
I guess so.
This is a new segment that I'm debuting. I asked a lot of our friends, colleagues, and past guests to send in a clip of them saying something. And we basically are going to go clip by clip and try to lip read what they said. Does that sound like fun?
This is a good segment, Jeff.
I love,
Thanks.
By the way, I love that you're using VLC.
Yeah, it's hard. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Is it something that makes sense, or is it something you would say?
I would say it's like normal English, yeah.
Also, maybe I missed it, but is it something you told them to say, or are they choosing the words?
I just asked people to send in a clip
Got it.
of like saying a sentence, and I said keep it kind of short. Some people, like Joel sent one in, and his is way too long, but we'll just have to figure it out. All right, ready?
Yeah.
I think
What
she
do you
said
think?
your name, Marika.
I think so too. That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
What are you I don't see anything. What's going on?
Show Marika.
Yeah.
Show something.
I don't know what. I'm only looking at you guys.
I don't know what to do with that. That's on your end for sure.
Did you put something in the
What do you
chat?
mean?
No, we're
No.
sharing the screen.
Easy.
I am looking at a regular Zoom meeting of just you guys.
All right, this is gonna have to be some weird tertiary element to the segment or something.
That's not right.
No, just reshare your screen.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, ready? One last time.
Okay.
Yeah, show Marika.
I don't know.
You don't know?
So it kind of looks like I feel seen.
Okay.
I was going to say feels like. I think feels isn't it.
Okay, show Marika feels like.
Okay. Having a clue.
Okay, are you guys ready to just hear what she said? You guys
Yeah.
give up?
Sure.
The final sentence that we put together is to show Marika feels like. Here we go.
To know Marika is to know what it feels like to not want to know Marika. Also, I don't feel that way.
Okay,
So
Jeff,
you
so
did-
who wrote this?
So you did write it.
I just asked people to send clips in.
All right. Well, we kind of got there.
We
got-
that was
Yeah.
impressive. All right, number 2. Ready?
Yeah. Kind of looked like he said Bake Off at one point.
I'm really bad at this.
Okay, first, let's go word by word.
Elizabeth Holmes?
Okay.
Wow, that was good.
It does look like Bake Off.
Back off.
Bernie.
Elizabeth Holmes, Marika Bake Off.
No, Marika, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say Bernie Madoff.
Okay.
That kind of looked like my name again, but I don't want to be that person that's
Okay.
like everything's about me.
Okay. What about this last part? Fuck.
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, I can't figure out what the end is.
All right. So our final submission is Elizabeth Holmes, Bernie Madoff, Marika Brownlee, I think.
Elizabeth Holmes, Bernie Madoff, Marika Brownlee. I think you catch my drift.
Pretty good.
Wow.
That was awesome.
So it's not something normal that people would say. That was very misleading.
And it's clearly bad for me because I'm being compared to Bernie Madoff and Elizabeth Holmes.
I said, send in a sentence that you feel comfortable being on air that you want put out there. Here we go.
It's my name again.
Marika Brownlee was the end.
Okay.
Hi.
I got that. Or I'm.
Stop pausing it there.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to think Succession.
About it at the end?
No, it's my
Marika
name
Brownlee
again.
is the last.
The
We
last
don't know
part.
anything before that.
I'm not. This is not my thing, man.
You guys can cry Zunkel when you give up. I've watched these. Okay.
Okay.
I motion for a vote of no confidence against Marika Brownlee.
All right, so we didn't get that
Succession.
one. We
Yeah,
didn't get
I
that one.
couldn't do motion.
Got it. All right. Next one.
Something Marika.
I don't even want to.
I don't think Marika can.
Zunkel.
Yeah.
I don't even work at Headgum, and I know Marika's got to go.
Yeah.
We got close there a little bit.
Yeah,
Here we
got
go.
pretty close.
What's crazy is I can hear the accent.
Yeah. Do we even want to go with this one? There is an accent barrier. I don't remember what she said, actually.
Play it one more time. This whole something. I don't know. I saw my name, but
I don't know why you keep assuming that your name isn't this shit. Here we go.
There's an ocean between me and Marika, and that's not quite comfortable enough.
where did you record it? Why is she whispering?
It was during a girls on porn record. Okay, ready?
Not Pile.
Sorry for the jump scare, but here's Pile.
Something Marika.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you guys.
Is that your final answer?
One more time.
You guys can also just throw out guesses if we're just gonna give up at some point.
I just it's
what if you're right?
I approve of something, and that's Marika.
Yeah, I would have to guess Pile. Pile's probably saying something positive about Marika.
No, I don't think that. I think he's like
No, because you got to think about it from Jeff's point of view, where
for
he's
sure.
like Pile would be on Marika's side.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I moved upstate because of Marika.
Yeah, I knew it was like he did something or something because of.
Holy shit!
This is so fucked up. So zoomed in.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Marika
Casey, you can't. You're disqualified for this.
I don't even remember what I said.
Okay, great.
Marika should quit.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That's my final answer.
Marika shouldn't grin.
Oh, wow.
Casey, how dare you? I swear to God, I was like, Casey, whenever you have the chance, send in like a 1-sentence thing.
Mhm.
And that's what he gave us. Ready?
Should screen cap that. Marika would be there to vote for.
That's pretty good so far. Here we go.
What is. Sorry, Johnny's doing so much like acting with his hands.
He's like a DreamWorks character.
He's like a sleep
I saw
paralysis
something like
demon.
if something were to be a movie, Marika would be there. Blah blah blah.
If the Headgum staff were cast in a movie, Marika would be the character you root for to fail.
Yeah, I knew there was the end. Wow, not Ferris.
Here we go.
This one's really tough because you can't even see his upper lip.
Yeah. My name is first. It's like Marika something.
I feel like this one's readable, but I also know what it
Really?
says.
I don't.
I don't think
He says like, so I would something at the end.
Marika unites enemies. Her failures are our triumphs.
So unreadable.
Here we go.
I barely know Corey.
he has even more beard than Ferris.
And he's further away.
Way further, yeah, and in a bathroom.
Okay, that's true. Give up?
Yeah, no idea. I once again saw my name, but
You can either have dinner with Marika or Bin Laden. Tough choice, right?
Waiting to
So this is the one that Joel sent in where he doesn't even voice one of the words. But let's try and get it.
because he was embarrassed.
Just, well, you'll see.
Not allowed to say the word in an airport,
Waiting
I'm
to
guessing.
board.
I think you can get that first
Wait.
part.
Waiting to board shit flight.
That's funny. Okay, waiting to board shit flight.
I like something about the runway. On the runway.
Waiting to board at JFK because Marika called in once again. She's tormenting New York. This has to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, good acting from Joel.
Joel killed it. It's just not readable.
Yeah, that was a little hard. Hard to hear, hard to
You know what? The
read.
Bernie Madoff, the Elizabeth Holmes one. By the way, I think that I condemn this. I think this was fucked up of everyone, including Casey. Shame, for shame. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you liked that segment or if it was mostly awkward pauses.
I think it's better. It's a good video segment. It's
Yeah,
a
for
terrible
sure.
audio segment.
Yeah.
Most of our listeners still stick with the audio, I'm pretty sure. Guys, let's wrap it up by talking about some baby names that we would want to name our fucking kin. I'll start. What about Pele James? Sort of a Brazilian woe.
Yeah.
Actually, Brazilian woe isn't bad. I wouldn't even
Brazilian
mind.
woe James.
Not James. Just Brazilian woe.
Got it.
New last name, which is legal to do.
Mm-hmm.
Casey?
I've always liked Dracula.
Dracula Donahue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
For a boy
Double
or a
D.
girl.
Yeah. What'd you say?
It's a double D.
Hey, come on. Emma?
I saw an Instagram video recently that I really liked where it was like a woman talking about what she would want to name her babies. And she basically said every word that exists that isn't a name, including all of the months and all of the days of the week. So I'll have
Yeah.
one child for every month. Yes, that was on the list. She was like, you know what? I also
Foley.
like Tuesday. And that reminds me, another incredible name, Wednesday. And while I'm at it, Thursday is also really compelling. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
I just realized a great
Wednesday
name.
are good.
What about Friday? Monday is a good ass name. Tuesday wouldn't mind that name. Friday, I'm in love with that name.
That's good.
What about Sandy?
I don't like that.
Yeah, it makes me think of a dog.
What about
the
Gemma?
dog from Annie? Gemma's fine.
But it's GEO.
Gioma.
Not Gioma. That would be like a mix between Gemma and Gianna.
Yeah.
What about Kasha? So it's like Keisha, but rich.
Kashi, like the cereal?
Go Kasha James. Go Kashi James.
What?
What about sedentary?
Vance.
Yeah, sedentary Vance. And finally, I would pitch Brown Jordan. Like the furniture.
Jordan's Furniture?
Brown Jordan is a furniture brand. They make outdoor patio stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. It's on Craigslist all the time when you're trying to find an outdoor table.
What about like Pear?
I don't mind Pear. I wouldn't even mind Pear Brownlee. And the stutter is spelled in to the last name. It's not the same. What about James D. Vance? And so the last name comes first. And the D stands for, dance.
Dance Vance.
Dance Vance James.
James Dance Vance.
Charles Dance Vance.
Because then it could be Chucky D. Which isn't a pun or anything, just kind of awesome.
You would say, I named my child Charles Dan Vance to be like, it's so I can call him Chucky D. That's so funny.
Plugs! What do we have? What do we want to point the people towards? Emma got the pre-break joke and the end button of the fucking episode. What do you guys have going on? Marike Lana on Letterboxd? Let me guess.
Yeah.
When is this coming out?
Next Friday.
Okay. Then listen to Thanks Dad, Ego Wodom's new podcast premiering September 9th on Headgum. Yep. And follow me on Instagram at Emma Rose Foley.
Casey?
Listen to the Pit Wall. Me and Marika still do it. Jeff, I don't think watches Formula One anymore. But me and Marika are having a great time talking about a really good season so
It's been an amazing season.
And then also go to CaseyMakesMovies.com. Watch some movies that I've made. Yeah.
Hell yeah. This episode is dedicated to the memory of John Mayall. If you don't know his music, check it out. He just passed away, and I loved his shit. Not enough people know John Mayall.
Yeah, I don't think
I never heard of him.
John Mayall.
That's my plug. Oh, and also Marika Elon on Letterboxd. How about that?
Thank you.
That's DAWS, folks!
That was a Headgum original.